Crossing New Horizons is shaping up to be not only one of the best games on Switch, but one of the best Nintendo games period. The game already looked amazing from what we saw at E3 and the September Direct, but the dedicated Animal Crossing Direct has shown so much more of the game. It looks like everything I want from Animal Crossing on Switch, and I'm super excited to finally play it in March. Animal Crossing is a series full of lots of small details that add up to a great game, so I won't be able to cover everything this game offers in one video, but I will try to cover the main features and improvements. So whether you are a die-hard Animal Crossing fan or you're completely new to the series, here's 12 reasons to be excited for Animal Crossing New Horizons. Number 1. The visuals. The first and most obvious reason is the visuals. I mean, just look at this game. It's beautiful. Breath of the Wild might have some competition when it comes to the best looking Switch game. For those of you who are unaware, this is the first HD Animal Crossing game, and there definitely was not any other Animal Crossing game in HD. Nope, this is the only one in HD. I love the Animal Crossing style, and it looks even better with these amazing graphics. Things like the wind blowing in the trees, the winter night sky, and the sunlight reflecting off the water just bring you right into the world of Animal Crossing. Past Animal Crossing games never looked bad, but when you compare them, New Horizons is a big jump forward. I seriously just can't get over how good this game looks. Number 2. Character customization. One of the defining aspects of an Animal Crossing game is the character customization, and once again, this game brings it to a whole nother level. It's always so much fun to customize your characters so they look exactly how you want them to. And in New Horizons, there are all sorts of new hairstyles, clothing, and customization options. Everyone's character in this game will look different and unique, and there are also new options for how you change clothes. In past games, it was always kind of a drag to try and sort through all of your clothes, but in this game it looks so much easier. Not only is there a new interface for when you are changing clothes, but there's also a new magic wand tool that lets you change your style whenever you want. Number 3. Interior decoration. Another one of the best parts of the Animal Crossing series is decorating your very own house. First you start out with just a tent, but through one of Tom Nook's loans and some hard work, eventually you'll get your house. Buying furniture, wallpapers, and items to display is always so much fun. You get to make your house look just how you want it to. And New Horizons will make it even easier to decorate, because they are using a system similar to the one in Happy Home Designer. This lets you zoom out and place furniture without having to walk around. And of course, as you continue playing and earning bells, you will be able to upgrade your house so it gets bigger and bigger. Creating our houses will be a lot of fun, but this time the decoration isn't limited to the inside. Number 4. Exterior decoration. One of the many new features in this game is the ability to place items outside. In past Animal Crossing games, furniture and decoration items were only allowed inside the walls of your house, but in New Horizons you can place it all outside. This might not sound that big, but it will change the game drastically. It opens up so many more possibilities for how you customize your island. I always found that I had way too many items to fit into my house, so being able to place stuff outside will be huge. It gets me excited to think of all that is now possible thanks to this new feature. In the game that we have seen, we already have examples of creative outside areas, but being able to place things outside isn't where the island customization stops. Number 5. Island Designer. Easily one of the biggest announcements from the Animal Crossing Direct was the Island Designer feature. Not only does this allow you to finally create paths, but you can also shape the landscape itself. Now this is some really exciting stuff. It used to be that the island you got when you first started the game was the island you were stuck with. You couldn't change anything about the location of rivers, ponds, or anything else. This Island Designer feature will turn the game into a creative goldmine. I can already imagine all the crazy things that people will do with this. In this footage we can see a player destroy some cliff and create a waterfall. Once again, you now have more options than ever to create your perfect island. And finally being able to place down paths is really awesome too. In New Leaf, you had to place patterns down one by one, which took a lot of time and never worked very well. And from what I can tell, this Island Designer feature is unlocked pretty late in the game, so it's not like right from the start you'll be able to change your island, which I actually kind of like. It gives you a goal to work towards. Number 6. Island Development. One of my biggest worries about this game was that your island would never really develop into a full town. But in the Direct, they showed us that not only are buildings like the museum and the Able Sisters coming back, but they're looking better than ever. The museum in particular just looks beautiful. I love the scale and size of the museum. Collecting creatures to fill it up is now more exciting than it has ever been before. Another one of my worries was that there would not be any more shops and you would just have to craft everything. But I'm happy to report that shops are coming back. And they specifically say that shops will have items available to purchase that you cannot craft yourself. And the Resident Services building will eventually upgrade into a full town hall instead of just being a tent. I love all of this so much because it keeps what we already love about Animal Crossing, but adds to it and makes it so much better. Number 7. Crafting. Another one of the big new additions to New Horizons is crafting. Gathering resources to build cool items and tools fits right into the Animal Crossing series. This adds so much content and replayability to the game, giving you so much more to do each day. There are also recipes that you can learn which open up new crafting opportunities. This also gives new meaning to trees, rocks, and other natural resources, as they are now not only decorations for your island, but can also be used as resources as well. And if you don't want to tear apart your island for crafting materials, then you can always go on an island tour and steal some resources from random wild islands. Crafting is always one of my favorite systems in any video game, so seeing it being added to Animal Crossing brings me so much happiness. Number 8. Multiplayer. Multiplayer has been vastly improved in this game. Not only is the online play better than ever, but for the first time in the Animal Crossing series, you can play locally with friends and family. When playing with others online, there are many new options to make it a much better experience. When other people come to your island, certain tools like the axe will be restricted, so that they don't destroy all your hard work. But if you give someone the label of best friend, they will have access to all of their tools like normal. This is really nice because it was always a little scary trusting people to not destroy your town. They are also working on an app to go alongside New Horizons, where you can use your smartphone's keyboard to chat with others online, use voice chat, and more. Animal Crossing is a game best experienced with others, so all these new options are great. Number 9. Animals. Of course, we have to talk about the animals themselves, seeing as how the game is named after them. The animals in your town have always been the reason that the game stays fresh and never gets old. And in New Horizons, the animals seem even better. Of course, you have the animals who live with you on your island, and there are also special animals like Tom Nook and Isabelle. One of the improvements made to the animals in this game is that you now choose where they build their houses. In past Animal Crossing games, new villagers would move in and put their houses right in the middle of your beautiful town, often ruining your layouts. The animals also look a lot better. New textures make the villagers seem even more lively and interesting. And if an animal visits your town and you want them to live on your island, you can invite them to do just that. Alongside the returning characters, we also get some new special animals too, like Flick the bug catcher animal and CJ the fish tourney host. Number 10. Quality of life updates. This one might not be as exciting to someone who has never played an Animal Crossing game before, but for those of us who have, this stuff is very awesome. New Horizons has many quality of life updates that make daily life on the island much more convenient and easy. For example, the new quick tool selection wheel. In New Leaf, you had to cycle through your tools one by one until you got to the one you wanted to use. Again, these aren't huge things, but these little details will make the base gameplay of this game so much better. When you are decorating your house, you can put items and decorations straight into storage right from your inventory, instead of having to put them in storage manually. I've mentioned these before, but changing clothing is also much easier, as well as creating paths. There are also new tools like the vaulting pole and ladder that will make navigating the island much less tedious. Number 11. The real-time clock. If you have never played an Animal Crossing game before, allow me to explain one of the main parts of the series. Animal Crossing is unique because the in-game clock is the same as the real-world clock. So if it's 12:43 p.m. in the real world, it will be 12:43 in Animal Crossing as well. This adds a new level of immersion to the game and really sucks you into the world of Animal Crossing. But it's not just the clock that mirrors the real world, the seasons and holidays do too. So if you're playing New Horizons on New Year's Eve, all of your villagers will be celebrating New Year's Eve with you. And if you play during the winter, your island will be covered in snow and have chilly weather. The animals in your village will dress according to the weather too. Since the game launches on March 20th, the first season we will be experiencing is spring, and the first holiday will be Easter. Number 12. The music. The final reason to be excited for New Horizons is the music. No video game is complete without some great music, and Animal Crossing is no different. The Animal Crossing games throughout the years have produced some truly great music, and I'm sure New Horizons will too. The small amount of music that we have heard from the game so far is some great stuff. Animal Crossing music matches its gameplay. It's often very relaxing and enjoyable, and brings pure joy. Some music playing in the background of your island will add that extra layer of immersion and bring the gameplay to new heights. And although he might not be supported at launch, I'm sure KK Slider will be in the game eventually and bring his cool tunes with him. Well, we have come to the end of the video. I'm sure I missed so much in this video because New Horizons just has so many small details that make it great. But there's my list of 12 reasons to be excited for Animal Crossing New Horizons. If you are already an Animal Crossing fan, hopefully I reassured your hype for this game. And if you have never played an Animal Crossing game before, hopefully I helped you become a little bit more interested in this amazing game. I hope New Horizons brings all sorts of new players into this great franchise. If you can't tell, I am very excited for this game, and I can't wait to play it next month. I hope this game will bring you as much happiness as I know it will bring me. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see ya in the next one.